The Inner Arbor Concept Plan for Symphony Woods has been approved by the CA Board of Directors. CA President Phil Nelson and Michael McCall, developer and president of Strategic Leisure, are here with more information on the plan. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to start with you, Michael, if I may. Can you tell us a little bit about the Inner Arbor Concept Plan and what type of features the plan includes?
Sure. It has 3 indoor cultural facilities, 3 outdoor venues that can be used in many different ways, and 3 major art facilities. The 3 indoor areas include a black box theater, a proscenium theater, and a flat floor facility that can be used for dance and various assembly events. There's 2 different plazas that can be programmed, a fountain plaza and an adjacent area as well. And then we're very excited about the Treehouse Amphitheater, which is it'll be right under the trees.
That sounds fun. What was the problem with the original plan, and why can't the new plan and the original plan both be incorporated?
So the original plan was approved by the county, but it was approved with various stipulations that were very clear, that said that they wanted meandering paths that did not require any trees to be cut down. The plan that had been submitted had a very linear geometry, very strict geometry. And so basically they said, we like where you're going, CA, but come back with a different version. And that's what the Inner Arbor plan is that different version. So we can't combine them because the other plan does not allow for meandering paths, and it does require cutting down trees for geometry.
Got it, I understand now. Will the construction of all the facilities included in the plan actually take away from the aesthetics of the park itself?
No, actually that is exactly the whole thesis of the Inner Arbor. I mean, of course, we're calling it Inner Arbor, and it's to honor the forest and celebrate the forest. And so the idea is to very carefully and creatively put some improvements into the forest and to use a large clearing that is just to the east of Meriwether, so it doesn't have trees, and to do the bulk of the building development as opposed to park improvements there.
Okay, great. So finally, before we move on to Phil and Mike, how did Tobys Dinner Theater become involved in the plan?
Well, she's been an institution, as I'm sure you know, in Howard County for nearly 40 years, and it brought so much life to our city and our county. And she's an award-winning producer as well.
She being Toby.
Toby, yeah, Toby Ornstein, right. And Toby and Hal. And they're looking, you know, for the future of Tobys, and they want to give back and make sure that Tobys lives on. And so we're in discussions with them to donate the business to the not-for-profit, and then to manage it so we have that continuity of their expertise to carry it forward.
Great, thanks.
Now, Phil, there's an Inner Arbor Trust. Tell me about that and the benefits of that.
I think the biggest benefit of it would be set up as an IRS code 501c3. CA is a 501c4, meaning we can't go after grants, and any charitable donations or contributions can't be tax deductible. The 501c3 or the Inner Arbor Trust could be anytime anybody gives some money to the trust, they can deduct that from their income tax.
That's a good incentive. Now, what about the Inner Arbor, the plan itself? The plan cost, how much is it going to cost? Where will the funding come from?
We don't really have a final estimate of cost, but one of the things that is kind of correlated with the park is you never stop planning for a park. And right now we're trying to generate something that's going to be the answer for 6 different generations in Columbia. So the things that are there today might change and be different in the future. But we know one thing for certain, and it's beyond CA's capability to pay for these, all the things that are going to be in the plan. So that's one of the reasons why we're going with the 501c3, is that they can generate grants, again, and donations and contributions that CA can't.
Now that the board has got everything approved, what steps can we, Columbians, Howard Countyans, look forward to seeing as it moves ahead?
Okay. As Michael pointed out, we were approved for the final design plan, which is step 8 of 16 steps in the county's development process. So the first thing we do is go back and drop this plan in over the other one, and we're at step 9 going through 16. Once that's approved, we start construction of some certain things that we can put together for as soon as possible, as soon as the trust gets some dollars or other contributions come in. The final 2 elements of the plan, the Tobys and the cultural sculpture walk, we'll have to start at step 1 with the county's process and go through all 16 of those steps.
So the interested viewer, where will they be able to go to get more information about the process that moves along?
We'll have all of our information will be posted on the website, and they'll be updated constantly. Plus the fact that we'll probably have public meetings as we go through the process.
Well, we appreciate you, gentlemen, stopping by and telling us more about this plan.
My pleasure.